voor mij gezet. We are live.
Ja, we are live.
We are live.
Hello.
And hello. And if you are there, please let us know if you got a picture. If there's something not black, because we are not sure if the start of this recording, this broadcasting, is darkened or not. Okay, Patricia's gonna check on her phone, and hopefully there are some people coming, because we have a great information.
Yeah.
We're live. Patricia's there. Morning. It's evening over here, but yes, morning.
Hello.
Hi, and welcome. And so we're starting off. Can you see us, Patricia? Please let us know. I think so, but sometimes people say that the screen is blacked. And hi, Tracy. Welcome. Hope you are feeling great today. So let's start.
Yeah.
So, Patricia, how was this week for us?
For us, it's fantastic. Okay.
Okay. This is the great test of the hand on the heart. Hand on the heart. And how was this week?
No, it is fantastic because tomorrow we have a date. So tomorrow
we have a date.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
We have a date. So we are going to the notary.
To the notary in Spain.
In Spain, to sign the contract for InnerSource Galicia, so our new place.
Our new place. So we're
going to anchor everything.
If tomorrow everything goes right and as expected, tomorrow we are the owners of the InnerSource Galicia house and property, land. And so then everything starts for InnerSource Galicia. Like we do it online, it will start in real life as well.
Yeah.
Because it's our ambition or our wish or not hope, but a wish to set up a center for energetic recovery, to just have a good time, to sit at the fireplace, to
dance,
to trance dance,
to play some music,
play some loud music.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
And have a great time. And in the meantime, also, so we can really start working that out and setting that on the map.
Yeah. So if you ask me how my week is really fantastic because this gives me a flow,
and
a real flow.
We have been waiting a little time for that.
It is, and it makes every other topic that we are dealing with, and we are working in creating our website, creating our retreats, creating what can we name more? The basic healings, but also the inside of the house, the thinking, the preparing.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do.
Yeah, and in 3 weeks we are going to travel to the Netherlands, and there we have a lot of things on our agenda. So it's also chaotic.
Chaotic.
It's also a bit chaotic, and stay in contact with every little subject that is on our path.
So to wrap it up a little bit, the last 8 weeks we've been waiting for this moment of tomorrow, and when we found this place, we were like, "This is it," and yes, we want to buy it, and everything is clear, and then it suddenly stopped, and we had to wait for 8 weeks, and we didn't really understand it. So it was a roller coaster of deep pipe slippers. Safir, Tracy, Safir, sorry.
and comments coming.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
And so it was a roller coaster because it brought us to all kind of processes and energies and brought us much more together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
so to have a sign above 16.
Above 16. That's
yeah. Okay.
And so now this deeper part of the roller coaster is changing. It's maybe not ending. It's changing. It's different because now we have to
It's the next phase.
yeah. But we stood together and we stood in trust, and most of the topics were on trust.
Yeah.
So, and I'm putting out my shoes. So maybe we can put some quotes on trust again for everybody, for ourselves, and also that trust is rewarding.
Yeah.
Shall I start with quotes?
Yeah.
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 So, as usual, put your hand on your heart, connect to your heart, close your eyes, and then in all time, space, dimension, and infinity, you're gonna create some codes, source codes for everybody to remember that staying in trust will bring rewards very soon. Hiata aish kukurt bufush ish shuri ta shu inyana shu oranya ni
Just gonna tip a little. This is a new one. I had this one Saturday in the healing meditation too, and it's just tipping on lightly all the heavy topics everywhere. So it's like if you talk about the fairy tales and all the things, it's like tick 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 tick, just tips
You're a
things
magic wand.
out. Yeah. Weet je, de toverstaf.
Yeah, magic wand.
Wand?
Magic wand.
Wand. Wand. Magic,
Dutch word is toverstaf,
okay.
but magic wand is the English word.
Yeah, and that's the image that I see, just ting, 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 ting. And it's like a chord that's creating
connecting the dots.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
With light. Yeah.
So let me say hello to everybody. I see that it's Patricia here. Thank you for being here. And Tracy. Hi, good morning. And Patricia Cyver. Then we got beautiful Anon Safir. It's a beautiful name. Thank you. And thank you for the wishes. And of course, our friend Pipes and Slippers. Sounds great. Kick back and listen to some of the great Spanish guitars and drink Rioja and you love, yeah. and faces are for Star Trek. Okay, cool. So tomorrow is for us a very important day. The good thing is also that we are also preparing immediately. We go to the notary in the morning, and in the afternoon we've got constructors and everything moving in, and we to start get an image of what needs to be done. But this week, apart from this beautiful information, was also a bit heavy.
Yeah.
There were some heavy energies, and it was heavy processing, and so it's very important to stay in trust. For us, it's easy because if I'm not doing it, Patricia's doing like, "Hey, Robert, stay in trust," and the other way around as well. So that helps. But if you need somebody to talk to, there's a little list of people you can connect to, and we will make this list bigger, but you can always connect to us because it's sometimes you just need to talk, communicate with somebody else, and then it's all clear again and easy again. And sometimes it's just a few minutes, so don't hesitate to do that.
Yeah, just connect with someone you're attracted. It's not attracted.
Resonating
with, and it can be us, but can also be someone on the list. It can be someone in
other
on
people,
Facebook where you are in contact with us. But just
do it.
back.
Yeah, don't stay alone in your because then often the mind starts involving, and then it's like then we're lost.
Yeah.
Because here everything goes wrong. It's like we better could screw it off and then put it away. Just keep the heart.
Yeah.
So that's important. You already mentioned the meditation slash healing slash clearing space slash much more things you do. Um, you decided to do that every month.
Yeah, every 2 weeks I have one on the Saturday, and one is in Dutch,
Yeah.
and one is 2 weeks later in English. So every 2 weeks there is one Dutch, then English, Dutch, English.
Okay. So the Dutch people have a treat because they can also listen to the English one.
Yeah.
But I believe strongly that if you listen to it one or more times, that you can listen to it also in Dutch. Maybe. that's my belief system.
Yeah.
And it's very powerful. And the good thing, because if you just go inside, Patricia is clearing the space. She sees the energy. She's watching over you. So, so if there are any knots in emotions or energies, she will flatten the knots and help you to move on to get into deeper layers of the core aspects, which most often we're not aware about.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and that's also the way I work with the trance dance and the healing around topics. And it's for me it's very good to sense that it's there in the meditation healing too. So it's a complete package, and I'm happy to I'm able to do it online too. It's not online, but on digital, so I can reach more people.
Yeah.
Just if they just connect me,
Yeah.
just connect and join. Yeah, it's a free event, so
It's free.
Yeah,
It's not recorded,
No.
so we are not sending it afterwards because it should be a safe space for everybody.
Yeah.
So there's no recording of it.
Yeah.
If people record it themselves, we ask them keep it to yourself and respect the other safety.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So if you haven't contacted Patricia on that topic,
yeah, we are welcome. Just
you're
join.
yeah, just and it's a part. It started with we're doing a retreat, and we start a retreat in Holland, and because in June we are in Holland, and then we have a retreat from 21st of June till the 24th of June, 3 days in a row, and that is. Let me do some advertising. That's in Schravenzande. It's somewhere in the Netherlands. It's 4 days. There will be a Kundalini awakening. There will be a trance dance. There will be light language. There will be many things.
Trance dance, working with the pineal gland, and it's all connecting stronger with your heart.
Yeah, and that's how we started with this meditation slash healing. So and then it became something really interesting because the results with the people was really stimulating for us.
Yeah.
So don't hesitate. Contact Patricia Taylor, VDF Taylor, and
join. You're welcome.
and join. Yeah, and we also have a newsletter, and I haven't yet translated it completely. But we are working on it. Probably next week there will be the same newsletter it's already in Dutch, but then there's also in English.
Tuesday you'll do the light language activations.
Oh yeah. Patricia decided to set up the meditation healing, and I do light language activation. That's the first one on next Tuesday, 7 o'clock Dutch time, Amsterdam time. And you can find it on my timeline. You recognize it by this picture. This week, I already started with a small group healing. Very interesting. So if you want to join it, it will be next month also. If you're interested, give me a line and then we work on that.
Okay. No, enough of the messages for now.
Yeah. So much. I want to say hello to Rhonda. Welcome.
Hi, Rhonda.
Great to see you again. And I noticed that Pipe and Slippers is speaking Dutch. Is writing Dutch.
Okay. Dat is idee.
Beautiful, thank you. So, but you want to do something?
Now, I'd like to share something of me, personal, and that I'm in my menopause, and it was quiet for a while, but it came up this week again. So my emotions go everywhere, and yeah, so it was interesting that you started with the trust, and trust. Oh, so I like to give some quotes for all men. No,
for all men
sorry.
with women in menopause.
No, I just wanna. I like to pay attention to it, because this is a topic that's really important for a woman around my age, and a lot of things happens in your system, and Tanya saying, "Hang on." I just like to share some honoring for all the women who are here. Tia Dania Kapatata Tusupu, Yukatanaya Hatanaya Toto, Moyetapanai, Tia Pano, Yakatania Tatai. So, Puponi Yakatata, I Rakatatani, Sikapapanu, Ui, Katatania, you, Puponiotana, City Titi. The third Titi. Okay. I keep it light for everybody. Makes me happy.
Should I add some codes?
You can add some codes.
In this period, so that they have easier connection to the lightness Patricia is helping you, and also easier remembrance on how to release all emotions and pain into the Mother Earth or in the universe.
And also, it's okay to take your time for yourself, time to be with yourself. Niakakaisio popoto, niakatano oijo kapana haijo. Niakoto oijo wahaniaka. Tatatata. Tatatata. Just like this.
live on Facebook. Yeah. Barbara is also in the house. Hi, Barbara. You're never too late. You're always on time.
Yeah. Hi, Barbara.
So it's no problem at all. Thank you that you were here. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay. What's next? Keep focus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wrote it down.
I know. But I talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I shared it. Oh, yeah, I shared it in a story. That there are a lot of different topics running on this moment, and one of the one that was very special this week is to keep the focus on nature, and spring is really starting in now.
Summer.
Summer, spring. Yeah, for us it was the summer here.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. And it was really warm. And we have a little forest just in front of our door. So it was so good spending time there, just sitting and listening to all the birds. There are a lot of birds here.
Hmm.
I will make a little video of this
The
this
recording,
week,
yeah.
recording, because it really is beautiful. And we do the Agnihotra.
Agnihotra is a fire ceremony.
Yeah, and we do that in the morning and in the afternoon. And in the morning, there are the birds have a different structure of singing. So the different birds start the singing before the sunrise is there.
The time, the different timings, so you can, if you listen, you wake up before the ceremony time,
Yeah,
and you can hear the blackbird, and you know it's 1 hour before.
yeah,
And you hear the robin, and then you know it's 35 minutes before. So you can, they actually are your alarm clock.
yeah. And nature starts to talk more and more, isn't nature also the bird? So yeah, I'd like to share. There's something for next week, and I'm gonna make some videos of it. I'm gonna see if I can record some of it in the early morning.
Of
Yeah.
InnerSource Galicia space.
That's the next one.
Because we got a
That's the
squatter
next
in the barn. That's a church
Yeah.
owl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna move him into a new house.
Yeah, yeah.
So focus was one of the topics, and
Yeah.
focus we can put some quotes on, because trust and focus are combined. They're not combined. They belong partly to each other. So for me, it helps if I just go into the core source of the quotes of focusing on, and focusing is only that you are organizing your things, that you do things in the right timing, that you get the right energy, the right resonation for it. So, and that in all time, space, dimensions, and infinities. Shumda ai korundun du kukust maya ishua. Shurdina iuriniro kai chikuru no ya worshipa ai kuko inyon borjigora. Surdurika. And I have to mention the blue beings behind us. They will help to sure chichukoi is chi chubota aira.
Thank you. Yeah. Focus.
I hope these quotes come into you and resonate for you. They help you support in your focus. That
It makes calm. Yeah.
of course, because if you're calm, you can put the right energy to the needed things or the right things.
Yeah, and that's really interesting because it's focus, and what I feel is it's just relaxing now. So my focus probably is on the hey, stay easy, stay calm. It's all okay.
So there are some comments, and one of them is that Barbara, they always wake me up at 4:30. Yeah,
So you know it.
then you know which bird it is, and don't shoot it. It's
No.
it's helping. It's
No,
helping
really,
you.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then I'm ready to watch the sunrise afterwards. Yeah, that's beautiful. They help you. They tell you where the sun is.
Yeah.
That's when they're on the top of the trees and they see the sunlight coming over the earth, and then they just warn each other and say, "Now there the sun is."
Yeah.
I got a nice request, Safir Melchizedek, with a beautiful name. You mentioned blue beings. So the blue beings behind me, they are here. Any code for blue ray souls is an interesting thing. Does it ring a bell for you?
Mm. Yeah, it does. It's a part of the universe, but I can't describe it like everybody put it there in science. It's a different collective, and these are very intelligent beings for healing. So maybe you can give codes, connect with blue beings, and the healing. What is it?
And you're talking about the blue being, the blue ray souls.
Yeah, I think it's what it means is what it does by me is that it's a collective.
Okay.
And
So
if I'm not, please fill in there.
yeah, be more.
Yeah.
It helps
Yeah.
to be a little bit specific in these things.
Yeah.
So I'll wait a little bit for Safir. If you got any more specific, where I can put my codes on.
But I have one. This is uh, to erase the healing opportunities in everybody.
To arise.
Yeah.
To
To
make
make
bigger.
it bigger.
Yeah.
So you can just get your own healing
Okay.
topics
Can work on
and
that.
see
Yeah.
it in your own light.
Yeah. So close your eyes, hand on the heart, in all time, space, dimension, infinities. It's the remembrance, the connection, it's the healing abilities, capabilities of you as a multidimensional being in your humanity. Has to do with the belief system. So open up your heart.
Comes all down to trust.
Yeah.
It's just a magic word.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
I do want to give a little try for the blue beings and the connection of the blue beings. So, Safir, if it's okay with you, as if it's not the blue ray souls, we make it a little bit. Sorry. Before we go, blue ray souls are extremely empathic souls, they are working on more protection negative timelines, and so they also are one of the first ray of creation. Thank you for this addition.
Yeah.
So now I understand the blue ray souls better. What I will do, if it's okay, make some codes for that.
Yeah.
I will make some codes that we are all better connecting to those to the origins of all our positive blue ray beings, because everybody is of the same creation. So in all time, space, dimension, and infinities, focusing on the creational For me, this was a very, very powerful one.
Yeah, every time you have a really powerful coding, your voice is getting lower. It's like, I love it. I love both. I like the codes, but also no transformation by you.
After that, I have a different voice.
Yeah.
And I'm not aware of it. That's
Yeah,
the funny
I
thing.
am. I heard it on the Friday too, and I really understood.
But these codes,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of blue beings, the blue ray souls, it made much energy come true.
Yeah.
So thank you for that question. I hope it brings what you wanted. And again, all these codes, if they are Patricia's or mine, they're always for the collective as well. So, and even if you listen to it later and you're not directly live, they will have the function. They will maintain as long as you as long as you listen to it. And sometimes, if it really resonates for you, it helps to re-listen to it. So be open. If your higher self is pointing out, maybe you can re-listen to that. Do it, because it can help you to get into just a lower layer of a deeper layer. Deeper layer is a better word. And did we take all our items? Yeah.
Yeah. The funny is that when we start preparing, I thought like, okay, we what did we do this week? And what did we
No
do
idea.
energetic? And actually, we live our life as pure as possible, and to um, to just everything that passes by us, we just transform it to a workable, pure form.
Yeah.
So because we are so in this clouds of pureness, it doesn't ring any bells if something has to come up. So it's funny to see that when I think we don't do anything, we work all day with energy.
It's 24 hours.
Yeah, and people we
it's,
see and meet, and yeah,
it's really beautiful that you mention it, because we do our best to do day in, day out, to work for the light. It's getting more and more and more.
Yeah.
We are. It's not like devoted, I think, but it's more like it's just our natural way. And of course, we can stimulate each other. That is really helpful and really beautiful. And we try to be as pure as possible in everything we do, and try to improve that time by time by time by time. And the result is that sometimes if we speak to people and they say, "Wow, you're still doing that," and yeah, this is our way of living, and that's what we want to present to everybody.
I'd like to tip on one little thing. Is that we really made that choice to go on the path of the uh, how do we say that in English? Voorgestelde donatie. Suggested donations. And we really dived into that this week. From what does it mean, and how can we give it a form that fits us? And it's still a going on topic, but we don't want to be involved completely in the money system. So there are also for us it's important to have an energetic exchange, and a part of that is in money, and a part of that is in materials, a part of that is in working together. So we're busy with this, and we talk a lot about it, and we have a lot of channeling about it too. So it's still walks. It's
moving.
It's moving in
I think
process.
It's a process we started, and by starting the process, we also see that we are still attached to the system, any system, and every time we have to rethink or refeel and then change it and adapt it.
Yeah.
But it's like a process, and so what we're doing is trying to make everything focused on not to Patricia the Robert website. It's all going to be InnerSource. It's all being under the name of InnerSource and the activities, and it's all on donation base. And even we started with a retreat in Holland. We rented a big place and made cost or whatever, and then normally you would say, okay, it will cost this or that, and now we're trying. We are rethinking and refeeling what's for us the right way. So we more and more going to let it open
Yeah.
for everybody, and then see what happens. And that gives a real good feeling. That's the interesting thing, because it shows that we're on the right way.
Yeah, and you say open, and it's not completely open. It's about um, how do you say it? And this is the menopause.
Meno.
Yeah.
Patricia has a menopause,
I've
but
got
a menopause. But normal women have a menopause, but Patricia has a memo.
To inspire each
Put
other.
memos
No.
everywhere.
Pork on my brain now.
This little yellow pieces.
No, I have one with. I bought them with cats. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, yellow is more. Yeah, okay. But to inspire each other, and because it's an out of the box going thing, and it's just interesting where it's now.
I think
Okay.
my focus codes were not that good.
Oh, my focus is gone again.
My focus codes didn't work. I see a question.
Sorry about it. Okay, next time I tell a little more. I hope my balance is back.
You're welcome, Xavier, and
Yeah.
it was a beautiful question. So I'm happy that I could answer something on it.
Okay, so you too.
Now I want to go there because
Mm.
can we do heart protection? These energies are affecting my heart. Not for today anymore, because this is not the healing part. This is more like the week update of what InnerSource Galicia is doing. In my belief system, the things you feel affecting your heart is the opening, because the codes were helping to open up hearts. If this doesn't feel right later on, just give us a message. So then it's not to be blunt, but it just feels a little bit different. I also want to say that because I want to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So we made an InnerSource donation link. You can find it on the timeline on Facebook. Tomorrow will be the light language healing session at 5:00 Amsterdam time, probably from our new space.
Yeah, we're gonna try to.
We'll see it. We're not sure that, because we see how things will move
take
tomorrow.
Our Mifi and try to do there the live. Yeah.
And if nothing happens, then we didn't have any connection. That's also possible. Yeah.
I'm have to put it on the phone.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, it's not working. Sorry.
We do it like that.
Yeah.
And then we have on Tuesday there's at 7:00 the light language activation. There are still some places. So if you want to get your activation kicked, move in and keep us posted. Next week we will be here again.
Yeah.
And we thank you all very, very from the deepest from our heart of attending this.
Yeah.
We also thank everybody who is watching it later on. And I hope the codes really help you in all aspects as meant.
Yeah.
Thank you all, and have a great night.
Yay!
Or day.
And see you next week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.